see, you'd be forgiven. Already stopped the spirit leaving. Wouldn't you like to know how far you've got left to go?
Hello?
I need your help, please.
Somebody's child, nobody made you. It's not what you stole, it's what they gave you. In or out you go, in your silence you're so.
Max.
Jamie.
Oh, here, let me take that. So, welcome to my house. This is it, my house. Mi casa is your casa. Oh, here's where you'll be sleeping. Bathroom's down the hall if you need it. I mean, when you need it, everybody pees. If you're hungry, there's leftover mac and cheese in the fridge. Made it myself. I'm no master chef, but I promise it's really good. It's mediocre, actually. I microwaved for too long. If you want me to make something else, I can. I'm here if you need anything. Anything at all. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. I wish I could give you more than this. You deserve much better. You know what? You take my bed. I'll sleep on the couch or the floor and order Chinese food or something.
It's perfect.
You sure?
No, seriously, this is more than I could ask for. I knew your parents were rich, but wow, this is amazing.
You should have seen it when I moved in here last year. The place was infested with roaches. My parents wanted to tent the place, but I was tired of them solving my problems. So I did it myself. Cockroaches are really hard to kill. They can even survive without a head. I know I couldn't do that. Maybe you could. I'm not saying you and cockroaches are similar. I'm just saying.
Jamie, it's okay. I'm proud of you.
I didn't earn any of this. Could have happened to any one of us. Honestly. You deserve this more than I do.
No, I didn't. You only agreed to give me some place to stay until I get back on my feet. I don't want to burden you with feeding me or anything. I'll find my own food too.
Bullshit. Nobody should have to worry about their next meal when they live under my roof. Nobody.
How many people have lived under your roof?
More than you think. I like to help people out when I can. Keeps me distracted. I'll go warm up the food for you. It's probably cold now.
Your curtains are blue.
What?
Blue? Like the ocean? It's my favorite color.
Yeah. I know. Max in the microwave. I might just order us Chinese anyway. It turned chunky when I left it out for too long, so I wouldn't risk it. Max? Max, I'm sorry. I can make more mac if that's what you want. Really, it's no big deal.
No, that's not it. I'm just scared.
You have every right to be. Do you want to talk about it?
No, it's okay. I've talked about it so much already. It just feels stupid. Like my brain is just off.
After I was adopted, my parents took me to a therapist. Turns out after 13 years in foster care, I was pretty messed up. But she helped me deal with my emotions. To speak up, to always say what's on my mind. It helped a lot. Now I basically never shut up. You should tell me what you're thinking about. It helps, I promise. Please? For me?
I miss Piper. I wish I knew where she was, if she's okay.
Now that you're here, we can find her.
I know. I waited so long for the perfect moment to escape, for my chance to find her and start a new life. Now that I'm out, I have no idea where to start.
You got time. Maybe she got lucky. I bet she got placed into a good home.
I bet I got lucky, like you did. For a moment I thought that maybe something good came from the foster care system. I was wrong.
Why didn't you just leave?
Took a few months to plan, but last week I finally got my chance to escape.
I'm glad you came to me. And I meant it when I said you can count on me. And thanks for sharing with me. See? That wasn't so bad, was it? It's really good to see you again, Max. You should rest. Oh, here's a spare key. My room's down the hall, so if you need anything, come get me. I can make us pancakes in the morning and start to look for Piper. Good night, Max.
Oh, fuck. Is this a joke?
What?
Okay, why are you in my house?
Isn't this Jamie's house?
Yeah, I'm his sister.
Oh. Jamie never mentioned he had a sister.
Jamie never mentioned a stranger sleeping on our couch.
I'm Max. I'm Jamie's friend. I lost my place and needed somewhere to stay for a bit.
I'm Callie.
How old are you, Callie?
I turned 15 in 5 months. You?
17. I turn 18 in a week, actually.
You're almost Jamie's age. You know, this isn't the first time that I've walked through here at 4 a.m. and seen a stranger asleep. The first time, I thought we were being robbed. So I grabbed a lamp and slammed it into this dude's head. The bulb shattered and he was bleeding. And it looked really cool, but I also felt really bad after. Jamie was pissed. He liked that lamp.
Well, thank God I'm not the first stranger you found peacefully asleep.
You're funny. I like you. Chip?
No thanks. I'm offended Jamie never mentioned he has a sister.
He's my favorite brother, considering he's my only brother.
I remember when he was adopted. Were you two adopted together?
No. My biological parents wanted to have a second child. After me, they tried to have more children, but it never happened. So they gave up and decided to adopt. Personally, I think raising me from birth was such a traumatic experience that they decided to skip the entire process and adopt a 14-year-old boy. And that's the story of how I went from being the only child to the youngest sibling.
Jamie and I were in the same foster home. He was my closest friend. This couple had visited to come see me a few times already. Last time they came, he was sent to go back up his things. I was devastated, but happy that he was getting the chance to have a normal life. From what he told me, I knew these people were wealthy. He would deserve to be spoiled.
Oh, he got spoiled. Don't worry.
We used to play pretend family all the time. I was the mom, he was the dad, and Piper was our child. We had a fake plastic house, a fake table full of plastic food. I'd fix them some plastic chicken every night. Ironically, it felt like a real family. We even celebrated Christmas and Thanksgiving as a family. We even had fake family fights. I had always hoped the real thing was better than our fake one.
Did you ever find a real family?
Kind of. I mean, I was never adopted. I had Piper, though. She's my sister. Our mom was deemed unfit to support us. Both got put in the system. We were all together for about 4 years, but the year after Jamie left, our foster parent was charged with neglect. 11 months ago, we were finally separated, and that was it. She's my only family.
I bet you and your sister are pretty close. Me and Jamie aren't that close since he's been my brother for only 4 years. I still love him like family, but I've always wanted an older sister.
Yeah?
I wish my parents had adopted you and your sister too. You seem like the kind of big sister who'd beat up boys for breaking my heart. Jamie's a wimp. He doesn't even have the balls to stand up for himself against Dad. I bet me and Piper would have been friends.
You would've. You remind me of her. Piper was smart as hell. She was funny. She was kind too. She always knew when I needed a hug.
Where is she now?
Max, you're awake.
Thanks for telling me about our guest.
I did tell you, but you were too busy texting on your damn phone to listen.
Ew, you totally sound like Dad.
Are those my chips?
You never told me you had a sister.
She's more of a pain in the ass.
Hey!
Well, I brought you some extra blankets since it felt kind of cold and I didn't want you getting sick.
Wow, that's very considerate of you, Jamie.
Go to bed, Callie. It's late. Well, technically it's early. Good night, Max.
See, he's such a wimp.
I think he's sweet.
Whatever, I'm going back to bed. Just felt like you needed one. I'm happy you're the stranger in my living room. Hey, Max, you should smile more. It suits you.
Hey. Yeah, it's me. I memorized the area code and last name. I just need to find the address.
Would you rather going with it? The heart is full and not spilling, barreling down the steps, only a moment left.
Yeah, you can call me back here. I'll be waiting. Okay. Hey, thank you. I mean it.
Any luck?
Maybe. I contacted my old caseworker who I trust. I'm expecting a call soon.
Like a river flows to the sea, sometimes things are meant to be. That has to be the cheesiest thing I've ever read.
Piper and I split a fortune cookie a long time ago. It's the only thing I have left of her.
On second thought, this is a very insightful message.
I know it's cheesy, but it's special to me. I used to recite it to Piper when she was scared.
What was she scared of?
Leaving?
Oh.
I guess she saw how sad I was after you left. Maybe she didn't want to do that to me. I doubt it was because she was scared to be left alone. She was tough.
She gets it from you. And I'm sorry I left. I'll never leave you again.
It wasn't up to you. Don't worry about it. Piper kept me grounded. I really missed you, though.
What are you gonna do once this is over?
We're leaving. and taking her far away from this place. Hopefully we'll find her soon.
I don't want you to leave.
Jamie, I have to go. If they find me, I'll be put back to my old home since I'm not 18 yet. The second we find Piper, I'm getting her out of town.
When I left, I couldn't stop thinking about you. I missed you so much. I regret never telling you how much I needed you. I never had the courage to tell you the truth.
What did you want to tell me?
I just...
Jamie, you can tell me.
I was in love with you. I wasn't brave enough to tell you. And I really don't want you to leave again.
Jamie, I just can't handle this right now.
Do you not like me?
I did like you. When we were 13, Jamie. How can we love each other if nobody taught us how? Besides, things are different now. I am different now. We aren't playing pretend anymore. Grow up.
Hello? I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong number.
What did you do to Max?
I told her I was in love with her.
Damn it, Jamie. You're not thinking rationally. You can't just tell people you were in love with them after not seeing them for 4 years.
I know she loved me too.
Really? It sure doesn't seem like it.
I can tell. I know she wants me to. Why else would she come here?
She was homeless. You need to learn when to stop caring so much. Sometimes people don't need your care. Max certainly doesn't need you, not like this.
She does need me. She lives in my house. She eats my food. She sleeps in my clothes. If I hadn't gotten adopted, I would have been with her for real. We both liked each other a lot. We were too young to do anything about it. But when she got out, she came to me. She came to a real family. I just need time to convince her how good we could be together.
Get out. Take a walk. I want to talk to Max alone.
Are you kicking me out of my own house?
My dad bought it. He can take it away.
He's my dad too.
Max, I know you're here.
How'd you know?
I didn't. I just said it and hoped you were there.
You got me.
I'm so sorry he's acting like this. He has these episodes sometimes.
Oh, I know. I grew up with them, remember?
Right. How could I forget? He used to talk about you all the time. So much that my parents hired a therapist for him to rant to. His anxiety and stuff got better, but his outbursts get violent still. Like, he's manic. It scares me sometimes.
The dad at my foster home was like this too. I don't like when men get angry. They scream and punch things, hurt people. When I'm angry, I'm just being dramatic.
You're a really strong person. I wish I could handle things the way you do. You seem so mature.
I'm not strong, I just know my limits. I still can't talk about my birth parents without crying like a baby. Piper could handle virtually anything though. She was strong but gentle, if you know what I mean. She could break her wrist without flinching, but would cry with you when you were sad. She was strong, but stayed vulnerable with people. And that's what makes her stronger than me.
You're vulnerable with me.
Hey, I guess I am.
I get what you mean, though. It's hard to show yourself to people once you've been hurt. It's funny how hard it is to trust people when it's also human nature to find your own clan. Max?
Yeah?
I trust you.
Thanks.
Can I have a hug?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Okay.
I wish I had a sister.
I know, you told me earlier.
It's something I've always wanted. I just feel like I was meant to have one.
Like a river flows to the sea, sometimes things are meant to be.
Is this a fortune from a fortune cookie?
Yep. Viper gave it to me. It's stupid, but it calms me down to think about. If it's human nature to find a family and not everyone is born naturally into the perfect family, maybe it's meant to be that you don't have a sister already.
You're right. Maybe I'll find a sister.
Thank you for having me, but I think I'll find somewhere else to stay.
You're not leaving.
Yes, I am.
Jamie, let her go.
Please. Please don't leave me.
Jamie, I have to go.
What about Piper? What about that call? You gotta stay for her.
I don't know, something's wrong anyways. They should have called back by now.
Jamie had just hung up the phone when I walked in.
Who were you on the phone with, Jamie? Did you take my call?
Yes.
And what did they say?
I hung up.
Fuck you.
Max, please, I didn't.
You would rather I look for Piper forever than have me leave you? You're the most selfish person I've ever met. You can't handle anything, can you? You play this sweet and relatable character because you know people love it. That's why I became your friend. It's why I thought you were my family. It's why you were adopted. But the second you have to deal with real emotions, you break down like you can't physically handle anything being your fault. Well, guess what? This is all your fault.
Max, wait.
I decide no peace of mind. You begin and I'm defined.
You should leave.
Doctor of unconscious fate, time will tell. In spite of I decide no peace of mind.
Max, you shouldn't be here.
I know.
How'd you get in? Right.
How's Jamie?
I don't know. After you left, he went out and still hasn't come back.
I found Piper.
Is she okay?
Her house was huge.
She got adopted?
I could never afford a house that big. She was happy. She was having dinner with a family, a mom, a dad, a sister. Looked normal. One thing was different though. She wasn't acting tough. For the first time I saw her acting her age.
Did you speak to her?
No, she didn't see me.
Why?
Because I could never give her that. A real house. A table full of food that isn't plastic. A real family. How could I ever take that from her?
Max, you're a strong person. You made the right choice. She'll be happier this way.
I know. I just wish things were different.
Me too. You can stay here for the night. This doesn't mean that I forgive you for how you acted. I like you, but Jamie's my brother. Blood is thicker than water, right? You, of all people, should understand that. Don't beat yourself up about it. Like a river flows to the sea, remember?
Sometimes things are meant to be. Jamie?
Max. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
No, please, please, I need you to listen. I'm sorry for acting 13. I know I may not be your family anymore, or even your friend, but I am an adult. And even though my childhood is over, yours isn't. Even though it hurts to not be your family, it would kill me if I was the reason you never found one. Fight the current in every river. We'll never go beyond the sea.